This is a quick review for Amazon about this Black & Decker mini fridge. I've had it for a couple weeks now and I am really unhappy with it, and I wanted to share why. So my biggest complaint are with these wire bracket retainers for the door compartments. This one on top is made to hold cans, from what I can tell, or just short jars or whatever. But the problem is that the retainer is actually out of alignment. You can see that it's kind of like, instead of being at a 90-degree angle, they're kind of like off to the side. So when you put them in these holes, the slightest bit of pressure from behind makes it pop right out of the holes and everything falls to the ground. So that's one thing. The other thing is this bottom one is really far away from the edge down here to the edge out here. And what ends up happening is that when you put things in, if they're like sitting right on the edge, and sometimes when I go to open and close the door, it will shift just ever so slightly and then it goes down to the ground. So I'm actually going to put the objects, the cans and bottles and whatnot, back in here so I can show you another issue with this bottom one. Bear with me. So the other thing that happens is that this shelf in here, the edge right here, is pretty far out, and this is pretty far in. That's also what's contributing to this big space down here that we talked about. So when you close the door, the objects at the end over here, and you can't see because there's no light, but the objects in the end there actually touch the shelf, the edge of the shelf. And right now it's just kind of pushing it out of the way, but sometimes it actually won't close. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so that's another issue. It will keep it from closing. See, this is actually able to like push in slightly, so it's not a good representative example. But I have had all of this full at one time with water bottles, and I couldn't close the door because they couldn't push in like this one will. So another thing, and this is kind of just an annoyance more than anything. What is this tray for? It's too small for this top shelf. Oops, sorry, I was not focusing the camera on the right place. So let me just clear that off for a second. This tray is too small for the top shelf. I don't understand its purpose up there. And it's too big for this bottom shelf. So I'm not sure. Oh, and now I really dropped that one, but as you can see, this just kind of fell apart and everything dropped to the ground. So again, flimsy little retainer thing. So anyway, it's too big for down here. See, the edge is like, it won't close. See? And I don't know. This thing is just falling apart. But it like, I don't know if you can see that. The tray kind of folds in when you close it. See it laying down when I open it? I guess the one good thing I have to say about this thing is that this freezer works really well. I can fit one of the tiny little cans of Red Bull in there, and whenever I don't have a cold Red Bull, I stick it in there for a couple seconds or a couple minutes, and it actually cools very quickly. I've never actually tried to freeze anything, so I don't know if it actually works as a freezer. But I will be returning this because of all of the reasons. All the flimsiness, all this crap that keeps falling to the floor in my office. I have to pick it up every day because when I open the door, everything falls out. I've actually just started keeping everything on the shelf, but that's losing this entire useful compartment, well, what should be useful. So that's my review. I hope it helps you guys. I hope it helps Black & Decker actually redesign. Oh, and because I'm sure somebody will say, flip the things around, I would like to show you what happens when you flip this around. That's the flipped around way. And I can barely fit a couple fingers, let alone anything back there. So I know you will try to be helpful and suggest that, but unfortunately it doesn't work. So there you have it. Thanks. Bye. I just received this fridge today, and I'm so excited. I wanted to do a video. I usually don't do videos, but I read all the reviews on this fridge, and they always said that it received with scratches and dents and all these other problems. So I haven't plugged it in yet, so I don't know if it works. I'm guessing it does, but it comes in a really nice box, thick cardboard. Doesn't have a bottom, which is kind of weird. It's foam, which is on the bottom of here. Okay, so the back is all open, which is kind of weird, but it is flush. So I don't think I'll have any issues there. I checked every corner, all the top, the bottom. There's no scratches, there's no dents. It's perfect, and I am so excited. It is also so cute when you open it on the inside. I also read reviews that said that this metal bar was crooked, and it's not. And they are fixed, so can't really adjust them, but I don't think I'll have any issues there. This is big enough to fit a half gallon of milk, which is pretty cool. Inside, there's a little tray up here. Comes with a little tray. I really like that. And then they give you a little ice tray too. I did not open this up yet. But this is a little freezer. Oh, that is so cute. That'll fit a nice little freezer dinner. But yeah, I will update it once I plug it in, but as of now, I'm pretty excited, and I think this is the cutest little fridge ever.
Here is the standard review for the Black & Decker 6-bottle wine fridge, wine cooler with mirrored front. This compact wine fridge is perfect for small spaces, apartments, dorms, or your office, or use as special reserve storage. The mirrored front provides an elegant look that blends in with any decor. The unit offers precise temperature control and an internal light. The fridge keeps wine at the perfect temperature and is built to last. We have had ours for almost 3 years, and it works great.
It's weird. It's quiet now. Oh. Just kidding. God, it's so noisy.
In this, it's just paper that only has